Hi, welcome to episode 48 of The Kitchen Sink, my weekly vlog. I am Eric J. Barkman, and there wasn't a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. last week. Or this week for that matter. The next new episode is at the start of March. Most TV shows are on break now because of the Olympics, which gave me a chance to finally get around to watching the third series of Sherlock. It's very fun. I love the series Sherlock. I don't think it was quite as good as the first two series. They were a bit experimental with jumping around between scenes and such, and with telling stories somewhat out of order in the episodes and such, which I understand why they were doing it, to try out some new ideas and such. But I didn't think it felt a little off to me. Still quite good though, in spite of that. They also went a lot more into dealing with the Mind Palace idea than I remember them doing earlier. To give a bit of an idea of what that is, it's basically a Mind Palace is a memory technique. It's been around since like ancient times with the Greeks and Romans and such, where basically you memorize data by your head. You picture a location, and then you visualize the information in the location, or whatever. So in your head, you walk around to the different areas, look around, and that's how you recall the data. It's in the series, it's explained as that's the way that Sherlock organizes his mind and how he is able to remember so much stuff. And it's definitely a interesting concept. Something I wouldn't mind trying out, except that I'm not exactly a very visual person. If you read anything I've written, you can probably kind of see that in that I don't go too into detail about how everything looks. It's like, to me, it's like, well, I just put in the relevant information and that's about it. So anyway, also there was, of course, a lot of humor in it. Loved the one episode where Sherlock and his brother Mycroft were having a bit of a chat or whatever, and at the one point they were talking about how when they were kids, they both thought Sherlock was rather dumb. Then they met other kids and realized that no, both of them are exceptionally intelligent. Just Mycroft is even more so than Sherlock. Also, got to meet their parents, played by Benedict Cumberbatch's real life parents, interestingly enough. Yeah. Overall, though, yeah, like I said, it was very good and quite enjoyed it. Definitely looking forward to the fourth series, although how long we'll have to wait, it's hard to say at this point. Stepping back over to the MCU, my normal topic of conversation. The Guardians of the Galaxy trailer that I mentioned last week is coming out soon. It's coming out tomorrow, so we'll finally get to actual good look at what the movie is going to look like. Also, another piece of good news. If you'll recall, a while back I mentioned the series that Marvel's developing for Netflix: Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Jessica Jones, which will then be culminating in a Defenders miniseries. Now, as I think I mentioned when I first brought it up, they didn't specifically say that they would be set in the MCU. Well, they have now gone on record as saying that they are set in the MCU, so that's good to hear, and it'll be nice to see them next year when they come out. Um, that's kind of it for today. Wouldn't mind talking about the Lego movie, but I haven't seen it yet, unfortunately. Um, if you haven't read First Story of My Chrono Hustle series, don't forget to go check it out at ericbarkman.tumblr.com. If you have anything to say, let me know in the comments down below. Thumbs the video up if you like it. Thumbs it down if you don't. And subscribing would be great. I haven't mentioned it in a while, but once I get to 10 subscribers, I'll be doing a gag reel. And have fun.